myself.
I understand.
Hey, did you want to ask or answer or both?
I would like to ask you a trivia question.
Go ahead and ask.
On the show Gilligan's Island, if you watch it very closely when they're going out on the minnow, you'll notice that all of the flags are at what position?
The flags on the minnow.
Not the flags on shore.
Oh, the flag's on shore. Well, I'm guessing that since you're asking, probably half-mast.
Yeah, they're half-mast. That's right.
But why? Was there something? That's probably from a real base, or
yeah. This is shortly after John F. That was filmed shortly after John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
So the flags were at half-mast. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
my wife says I have a head full of useless knowledge.
Well, that's pretty interesting, though.
We're glad
so JFK would have been shot. The country's flying the flags at half-mast, and they were filming Gilligan's Island, and this happened to go by a real, I guess, naval base or somewhere where a flag was on display.
a real harbor.
Hey, we'll watch for that the next time we see Gilligan's
But a
Island.
three-hour cruise.
A three-hour cruise.
Yeah. 3 hour cruise, and you got.
And then they repeated it.
And then Ginger has all those clothes. Come on, you don't think she was tipped off, do you? Hey, you're going to be shipwrecked for a few years here, buddy.
Conspiracy theory, right here.
Yeah, hey,
launching it on Trivia Friday.
That's right, brother. Well, Gino, very good trivia question. Did you want to answer one of ours?
I was going to try the one about the rodents, but the previous caller, he took the wind out of my sails on that one. But I would like to tell my wife hello.
All right.
Way to go.
What's your wife's name?
My wife is Sister Nadine Rogers.
All right.
Nadine Rogers?
Mm-hmm, Nadine Rogers. She's the first lady at the church where I pastor at in Theta, Georgia.
Wonderful.
Amen, brother.
Well, you guys have a great weekend, and we trust the Lord will bless those services Sunday.
Oh, yes, and we definitely thank you. You know, now I think I do have an answer for the one about the spiders, why they never get caught in their own web.
Well, go ahead and try it.
I think because they're probably born in Washington, D.C.
Hey, that's a good guess. Technically incorrect, but a good guess nonetheless. Gino.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Ed. For some reason, I'm having technical difficulties beyond my control.
So we will go to Carbondale, Illinois. Wanda is on the phone. Wanda, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you. This is the first time I've gotten through.
Oh, all right.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
It's a 3-hour cruise.
Yeah.
Actually, 90 minutes, but what the heck. Well, Wanda, thanks for calling. It's a nice day there in Carbondale.
Oh, it's lovely. The sun is shining.
About 60.
And all is well with the world.
There you go. I tell you, it's going to be 70 where we live here today, and it's just a beautiful weekend ahead. All right, you want to answer or ask or both?
I would like to do both.
And which one would you like to answer?
I would like to answer the one about the lowest place in the United States.
Okay, here's the question. Where is the lowest point in North America?
That would be Death Valley.
It is Death Valley, California.
Nice.
282 feet below sea level.
Do you know, Wanda, you did get the answer correct. I'm giving you a follow-up question on this. Do you know the lowest point on planet Earth?
Well, not covered by water, you mean?
Not covered by water,
right.
Yes.
Oh, golly, I'd have to guess on that. Would that be the Sahara?
No.
Can I guess?
Yes, you
Is
can.
it the Dead Sea?
The Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea.
Yes.
In
But
fact,
that's covered by water.
No. Well, the Dead Sea, a land area.
yeah, the land right around. Yes.
Okay.
It's the lowest
Well,
lowest
that threw me
point
off.
on Earth.
1,369 feet below sea level.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Dead Sea, which I had as a question I was going to ask next week, Tim. But thanks.
Oh, sorry, I ruined your. Oh man. Well, we can work on some other questions, Ed. You and I for next week. Okay.
Find something.
But
Hey,
anyway,
Wanda,
yeah.
you had a question for us?
Yeah, the other this one should be an easy one for you.
Oh, setting us up here.
What was the other state that Lincoln lived in?
The other state that Lincoln lived in?
Kentucky and Illinois?
There was a third state.
That he lived in?
Kentucky, Illinois, and he lived in when he was in the White House.
that would've been
Maryland or Virginia? Maryland, probably.
I'm going to say Indiana.
Yes, you're right.
Indiana.
What?
Yeah.
He moved there from Kentucky when he was a young boy.
Yeah, that was merely a guess based on the close proximity of the bordering
Good
states
guess.
there.
That's our teammate, Wanda.
And because Indiana, let's see, Indiana, Kentucky, and Kentucky borders a bunch of states, don't they, JJ?
Really, yeah, sure do.
Indiana, does Kentucky
Missouri,
border
Ohio?
Indiana.
Kentucky border Illinois?
Yes.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And Missouri.
Tri-state area, that's where I grew up, Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky.
Yeah, oh, the Ohio River. All right, Wanda, that's very good questions and answers. Thanks for calling.
All right, thank you.
You have a good day.
It was clear.
Okay, Kentucky's we'll finish this out here. They're bordered by Ohio.
Well, you've got Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, West Virginia, Tennessee on the south, coming around over there by Paducah. It's let's see, Missouri, and I don't think Arkansas touches
Kentucky may be bordered by more states than any other state, if you think about it. I mean, that's a
lot of
It's so
states.
long.
Yeah,
now Tennessee would have a bunch on
yeah,
the south.
Tennessee would too, because you got
Right.
Mississippi,
You have
Alabama, Georgia,
Georgia.
North Carolina, Kentucky.
Now, there's a trivia question. Which
I'd have
state
to
is
look.
bordered by more states?
than
that
any
would
other
be a
state.
good one
Well,
to
we'll throw
find
that
the
one out.
answer.
We don't know the answer, but we'll throw that one out. Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Who's next?
All right, we're going to go to Frankfort, Indiana. Jerry is on the line. Jerry, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Hello, how are you? Hey, I just discovered your guys' radio station here recently. Listening to a couple of Christian radio stations, and I think I may have the answer to the national park question.
Here's the question, and Jerry, thank you for being a new listener. Which state has the most national parks?
I'm going to guess California, and I think it's 23, including Death Valley.
Is that right?
You know, that is not what I have as an answer, but you've got me second guessing because I bet California really does have a lot. Are you sure they have 23?
I'm pretty sure.
National parks now?
National park.
Not state parks.
Not state parks. Yeah, I'm looking for national parks, Jerry.
And so, where'd you get your answer from, JJ?
From like a trivia source.
Is it like your uncle or?
No, this is like from a printed trivia sanction government
trivia sanction.
Yeah. It's
right.
it's Obama.
But you're saying, well,
approved.
we're going to have to. We don't know if he's correct or not.
Yeah,
so.
you know, Jerry, I'm going to go with the answer that I've got, and I don't have California.
That's a good guess for. They may have that many state parks, but I don't know. We'll find it. Jerry, if you're right, we'll give you credit, buddy.
Right, and you'll look for your diploma to come in the mail.
By the way, are the Hoosiers still number one right now?
As far as I know, I haven't heard any different.
I thought they were.
All right.
You have a question for us?
Well, yeah, actually I do. What town in Indiana has the highest waterfall?
The highest waterfall?
In Indiana, the highest waterfall. J.J. Jasper would be the closest to get there.
Yeah, I know the song. I can hear the song in my head. No, I'm just kidding. But
I don't know. Where is that,
give up.
Jerry? Where's the highest waterfall in Indiana?
Williamsport, Indiana.
Williamsport.
How high is the waterfall?
It is I believe it's 260-some feet.
That's a big deal for Indiana, as flat as it is. Yeah.
That is. That's a long way down.
Now, this sounds like I'm making this up, but I have snow skied in Indiana before.
Where?
Paoli Peaks. In one of those little things sort of like Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
The little
The hill?
large hills.
The large hills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound, I
Southern
agree,
Indiana.
it does sound like you're making that
Nope.
up.
Yeah.
I've snow skied in Indiana.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
Hey, you're welcome, guys. Have a good day. A good weekend.
Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. JJ, repeat your questions, please.
I was just thinking, you know what a disappointment that is if you load up the station wagon and tell the family you're going snow skiing and then you say
In Indiana.
Yeah.
Which state has the most national parks? The second question, when the Pez mint dispenser was first introduced, it was meant to replace what bad habit? I thought that would be my first one answer.
That's what I thought, too.
And then which ocean is the smallest and most shallow? Which ocean is the smallest and most shallow? Not even that many oceans.
All right, my questions. For rabbits, what is the act of giving birth called? Number 2, during the first Bugs Bunny cartoon, what character tried to kill him? And I'll add a question since I've had one answered. So, sticking with cartoons. In the cartoon Peanuts, Schroeder is a big fan of whose music? In the cartoon Peanuts, Schroeder is a big fan of whose music?
You kind of hit the rabbit mother load there for a little bit on your question.
Hey, and there's more.
And there is.
Yes, because one of my questions is, why are rabbits' ears long?
Yeah.
Why are rabbits' ears long? There's a reason. There's a purpose for that. Number 2 is, how do honeybees communicate with each other? If you were, honeybees, how do they communicate with each other, absent Dr. Phil? Number 3 is, why don't spiders get caught in their own webs?
Good question.
That is a good question.
Why don't spiders get caught in their own webs? That would be a good title for a country song.
Or a good sermon starter.
Or a good
sermon
sermon
illustrator.
Or something like that. Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. I'm Tim with Ed and JJ. We try to keep the name simple and the answer simple here on Trivia Friday. Our phone number is 888-589-8840. 888-589-8840. Who's up next?
All right, we're going to Fort Polk, Louisiana, and James is on the line. James, welcome to the program.
Morning, y'all.
Hey, James. How are you?
I'm doing great. This I listen to y'all's program all the time when I'm in that area that I can pick it up.
Where
But this is the first time I've actually got through to ask or answer.
You live in Fort Polk?
No, sir. I live about 15 minutes north of Fort Polk in a little town called Anacoca. But
you're a suburb. You're a suburb of Fort Polk.
you could say that.
Yeah.
Hey, James, are you a military man?
No, sir. They wouldn't have me.
Well, we got a lot of military there in the Fort Polk area, and just want to give it a little shout out for our servicemen and women.
Yeah. Hey, James,
Several years ago, I helped train a lot of the EMTs out there at Fort Polk, so I tried to do my part.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
You want to ask or answer or both?
I want to do both.
All right, which one you want to try?
The spider question.
Why don't spiders get caught in their own webs?
Actually, I got a kind of descriptive answer for that. The spiders spin 2 types of webs, one's sticky and one's non-sticky. And the non-sticky strands are for them to walk on. The sticky strands are to catch the prey with.
Yeah, that's... let me ask Ed, do you think his answer would fit with that?
No.
That's a good guess, and you're there. You're getting close, but technically, I need something a little bit better.
Okay.
You'll see a little bit later on when I give you the answer, but a good try.
Hey, good try, James.
Yeah, that's good information.
Did you have a question for us?
Yes, sir. I don't know if this question's ever been asked on this program before, but out of the television series Star Trek, how many times was the phrase "Beam me up, Scotty" asked?
Wow.
That would be every show. How many episodes?
No, come on. Come on, you can do better than that.
It was on. It was on for I think for 5. Was it 3 seasons? I think it was on.
It was a 5-year mission, wasn't it?
And now I'm gonna go a little crazy here. I think I saw on some trivia stuff. It's sort of like that play against Sam that they never did say "beam me up, Scotty." They just said "beam me up," and they were talking to Scotty. So that whole "beam me up, Scotty" thing that might have never been mentioned.
Oh,
I'm gonna just take a chance.
Zero.
I'm
James,
gonna
what about
zero?
JJ's answer?
The answer is 0. Scotty always went down with the landing party. The only time that the phrase "beam me up, Scotty" was ever mentioned.
Oh my word!
That was cruel.
That was not right.
That is a cliffhanger.
He just
and he got cut off.
He got cut off.
We didn't do anything here. We didn't hit a wrong button.
No, he got out of range there. But that's what I'd heard that is actually, and see, that whole play against Sam in Casablanca, he never ever said that. That just shows you how if you get some wrong information,
also,
people repeat
Cary
that.
Grant never said, Judy, Judy, Judy. You never know.
He never
said that.
The next thing you know, people are going to start saying that that thing in the Bible, that verse that we all know is in the Word, that God helps those who help themselves.
Right.
They're going to say that's not in the Bible.
Yeah, I'll say it. It's not in the Bible.
You're telling me Humphrey Bogart, I've seen that movie several times, and he doesn't say, play it again, Sam?
He says, play it again, and he's talking to Sam, but he doesn't say, play it again, Sam, like everybody quotes it.
Yeah.
He just says, play it again, or
wow.
Or he says something close to that.
That's very disappointing.
Well, what about that? Well, what about
Your
that
life
Beam
is
Me
now
Up Scotty
changed.
with all those T-shirts?
Oh, yeah.
And if nobody ever said that, you know.
I know. Trivia Friday it is. And
This is Trivia Friday Heartbreak.
The
yes, it
Heartbreak
is.
Heartbreak
edition.
Friday.
Yeah.
We're just telling the good, bad, and the ugly here on Trivia Friday. Who's up next, Ed?
All right, we're going to go to Philadelphia, Mississippi, and Sean is on the line. Welcome, Sean.
Hello.
Sean, what's up, my friend?
Oh, just making a day of travel.
Been traveling around central Mississippi?
Well, Mississippi.
Mississippi, yeah. You don't have to. I make it too long for its own good.
Can't be articulate with it.
Yeah, Mississippi, yeah. What do you got for us? You got a question or an answer or both?
Buzz, I could probably answer 2 or 3, but I do have a question for you.
Okay,
All
just
right.
answer one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the Bugs Bunny question.
All right, here's the question. During the first Bugs Bunny cartoon, what character tried to kill him?
I think that's going to be Elmer Fudd.
It is Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd tried to kill Bugs Bunny. Well, it was unsuccessful.
First
Unsuccessful.
Because
Crazy.
now didn't
rabbit.
Albert wasn't that sort of his fixation in life?
Oh yeah, Elmer wanted to kill the wabbit, kill the.
Not knowing or not even thinking, I guess Elmer wasn't, that if I kill off Bugs
The
Bunny,
show is over.
what's left for me in my career?
Right, right.
You know?
Yeah, he had a financial goal there.
Yes, he did. He did. But he was obsessed with that mission right there. What you got for us, Sean?
Do you know what PSI stands for?
What
does
stands for?
PSI.
PSI?
Yeah, pounds per square inch.
Correct.
Yeah,
All right.
That's putting the
Ed.
putting the air in your tires. If you look on there and see what the PSI is, it says
Oh, is that what
32
they,
pounds.
is that what they refer to?
Right.
Like your PSI is high or low or correct or something when you go get your tires filled up?
All right,
Yes.
what about the PSIG?
PSI gene?
G.
PSIG.
PSIG.
Pounds square.
Pounds per square inch, Germany.
For goats.
Grams. Pounds per square inch grams.
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 Okay, for those little bitty
Grams.
tires.
Both tires. Hey, that's a good trivia question right there.
Thank you, Sean, and you have a great weekend, buddy.
Thank you, Dave.
Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. JJ, what are your questions?
Here's what I have. Which state has the most national parks? Which state has the most national parks? Then when the Pez Mint dispenser was first